This is Flipping the Page.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That little from unknown star.
I'm Trey B the Wonder.
That is a hot motherfucking take.
This is Flipping the Page.
Hey, we back, man. Flipping the Page, El Uno.
Trey B.
And when we doing the damn thing, you're when we feel like a podcast about whatever the fuck we feel like.
All the time.
Hey, I couldn't talk for like the last 4 days, so.
Really?
At all, man. This is the best I've sounded since Wednesday.
Damn.
Like,
How the fuck you lose your voice?
I don't know, sinus infection or some shit.
You good now, right? You got no, infection. You ain't gonna be spreading that.
It's not contagious.
We smoking and shit.
I mean, I could just take it to the face.
Hey, man.
I mean, if you that scared. Okay. So anyway, new news to report. We are still available on all platforms.
Check us out. iTunes,
And
Spotify.
you can donate. Support us. Go to anchor.fm/flipping the page or just Google flipping the page. That's easier. And you could just give us 99 cents a month for doing what we do, bro. You know you like it. You feel me? You come back every week.
Yeah.
You was probably mad because we didn't do another one last week.
Right.
But you know we do this shit when we feel like it.
We came back, though. We always come back.
So,
We're
yeah.
grateful.
So we're going to start off with good news, bro. The shout outs. Good shit
news.
we saw on the internet
Good
this
news?
week.
All right.
Yeah. So 2 Chainz got married. Big up to him because she been holding this nigga down for a long time.
How
I thought
long?
he was already married. I don't know how long they've been together, but I know this nigga said they've been together since she worked at Applebee's. And this nigga been balling for a minute. So... You feel me?
It has to be a while. Unless this nigga was rich and was like, let's go to Applebee's.
Yeah. No, she worked at Applebee's.
That's my point.
Yeah.
He met her there and was like, hey, what's your name?
Mm-hmm.
You've been rocking since like 2014 or something.
That's
I
so
don't
long ago. But shout out to him. Should look nice running the Versace mansion.
The Versace mansion. Wait, what?
Yeah. That's where his wedding was at, right?
This nigga is still doing that most expensive shit.
Nigga, he is this, bruh. He is this generation's Robin Leach, nigga. Like, that nigga most expensive is my girl watch it every week. Nigga.
Wait, was it, okay, Gucci or Versace? Which one did you just say?
Versace. Versace. Nigga spell Versace. F-O-Sace.
That shit is funny immediately.
Bruh, I was just thinking about...
We're going to graffiti that shit later
You
on.
know
They're
how...
going to be like, what is this?
Bruh,
It's going to be a number 4.
Versace. Bruh, that's going to be somebody's rap name.
Right. No, that's going to be a kid name, bro. I'm going to see that shit. I've seen a lot of fucked up
No,
names.
don't do that.
Nah, they
Don't.
do it. Mm-hmm.
I mean...
All the brands, bro.
I'm not mad... Hey, you know what? I'm not mad at Gwyneth Paltrow naming her kid Apple. I'm really not. Cause
Why she do that nigga like that?
But bruh, cause she can. And you can't really check her on it either. Cause it's like, yo, you named her after the phone? No, bitch, I really like apples, nigga. And it's like, oh shit, so she can turn on you. Like, she's in control in that situation. You can't really clown her. Cause it's just one of those things.
That's fucked up.
Like, if you named your kid Orange, niggas got jokes.
Yeah.
If you name him fucking Banana, niggas got jokes.
Any kind of fruit. Like, what
Apple,
are you
though?
doing?
Apple, what's your jokes, bro? What you gotta say? That she can't go clap back at you?
Why the fuck did you name him Apple?
Because I really like apples.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't even know.
I like the sonic sounds of the name when it pop.
Apple. I don't even know what the fuck to say about
Exactly. That's the fucking point.
Like, it just don't, it don't seem right. That don't seem like a fucking name.
It don't. But
You don't just walk around, hey, Apple. You know what that reminds me of? No.
Apple the app?
No, the fucking Annoying Orange, bro. Do you even remember the Annoying Orange?
Nope.
Dog. These were the most...
It sounds annoying.
Yes, they were dumbass videos. And this is why you don't name your child Apple.
Hey, but wait a minute, though. Didn't those dumbass Annoying Orange videos turn into a movie?
Yes.
And a TV show?
Yes. It.
That's your
But
generation.
hey,
That's your
Apple.
generation.
Yeah.
We
can do anything.
You know
All right,
how
motherfucker?
see how y'all
No
fucked
hate,
the,
no
see how
hate.
y'all fucked
We
the
can do
world up?
anything.
See how y'all fucked the world up?
They
Shit was rolling
they
smooth,
said
bruh.
You could do anything.
You know
and
what
we
happened?
Believe that shit. And
No,
we live
hey,
it.
you know what happened? They told you could do anything, and then you saw a black president and really believed it, and then you made Annoying Orange famous. Now we got niggas like Tekashi 6ix9ine out here doing nothing and getting paid for it. It's a bitch in this world.
Are we gonna blame everything on Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro?
Try to.
Now this nigga's around.
Like, nigga, you're the world troll, bro. It's you and fucking Donald Trump. Like, it was gonna be Little Pump, but that nigga, he didn't hold on to it. He ain't got it, bruh. He ain't got the skills.
We don't even care.
We're not gonna talk about him. Next, who else is doing good? Marshawn Lynch got his Skittle deal. I just wanted to shout that out.
Yeah, shout out Marshawn Lynch.
Hey,
that's a good job, man. I'm proud of you.
Marshawn Lynch is a nigga from Oakland. A real nigga from Oakland. Not when, like, he not like a...
Bro, listening to him...
He not a Jason Kidd.
Hold up. Listen to this nigga explain his cart story. It was some of the...
Real nigga,
bro. It reminded me of just listening to family talk.
Real nigga on his court.
But no, I still walk away from that conversation like I think I'm tired of this now. This nigga's retarded.
Bruh, yeah. So y'all start dipping, you feel me? Yeah.
How many times did you lose them and then pick back up like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Bro, like, how did this shit last?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Him and Matt Barnes was the perfect people to talk about that shit because it was two niggas from the hood. True. Like, I don't know. I can't talk about anybody else that's not from, like, my region. Right? If you from New York, you from Texas, you from the South, I can see you niggas, but I don't know the streets y'all ran. I don't know the type of niggas you been around. Feel me? These two niggas. I'm like, I know niggas just like you, bruh. When I hear you talk, it's like, oh shit, that's why when they said Matt Barnes drove across country to beat that nigga up, I believed it.
Talking about girl cut. Like, man, you gotta be on like a whole lot of rage to actually fall through with that.
Bruh.
How long did he drive?
12 hours at least.
Bruh, come on, bruh.
Nigga,
you can really be that mad.
You can't. Hey, well, no, you know what? It depends on what you mad at. If you mad at a situation, you probably can't get like if something happened, right? You can't really stay mad at something happening because shit happens. Mm-hmm. But if you mad at the principle, like, nah, this nigga, no. You shouldn't have crossed. You feel me?
Derek Fisher,
you feel me? That when you get to that point, then it's like you can hold on to that grudge, nigga, for a lifetime.
Bro, I remember my dad said he would see him at 24. He said he was cool.
Matt Barnes?
Nah, Derek Fisher. He
Fisher.
said he was cool.
Derek Fisher, light skin, cool, like
yeah,
Drake
apparently,
is cool.
yeah. Like, what's up?
But watch your brother on this nigga every time, man. I don't know about you. Anyway, what's supposed to be the good minute?
Joe Budden. What Joe Budden?
He got a new show on Revolt.
On Revolt?
Yeah. He got TV. Oh,
you know what?
And the podcast is on Spotify.
We also got to shout him out just because of the fact that Complex ain't doing as well without him.
That shit is trash.
Yes.
Bruh, every time I see
now that he got another deal, that just makes me that much happier.
Bruh, Joe Buttons was the reason we want to hear what Joe Budden says. Just because he tell you he don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I mean? He knows he's part of the shit and he's interested in it. He love it. He like to talk about it like we like to talk about it. You feel me? So he has actual points. He gave
that real, like, I don't fuck with this and this.
Yeah.
And he lived with it, too, because remember when he ran into the Migos?
Bruh, he ride or die with the shit that he say. He not saying one thing, and then it's like, oh, I got to do this interview, I got to change up. It's like, I don't really want to talk to you niggas anyway. Like, you feel me? I don't give a fuck about you. That's what I appreciate. That nigga academics is trash. Bro, because his opinions don't hold water, right?
Anybody did.
No, and then the shit that I see, his reactions don't seem genuine
at all.
Honestly, bro, if you listen to music for a living, how many times can you be that excited? Like, you feel me? Like, I can see if you just a fan if you listen to like one or two artists all the time and nobody else, and then you hear somebody else make some amazing shit, yeah, that's gonna be your reaction because you don't listen to that shit. But if your job is to be in the industry listening to everybody's shit, stop acting like a child.
You should have a level of it. But then I've never liked his opinions anyway. Like when you really think about the shit, like the people that he put on, or the people that he even gives clout to that are new rappers, they aren't the ones that you want to listen to. And there's a billion new rappers that you want to listen to.
Yeah, so all that's telling me is he's just industry bred. He pump up what they tell him to pump up, and then that shit becomes big.
It might not be what they tell him to pump up. I think he really do it on his own. But the point is, like,
I feel like he get paid for it. That's what I like.
Yeah, he got to that point. But the point is, he's always going for the generic bullshit.
But bro, there's like DJ Envy. Only like he's in a good example, right? This nigga's at that level where he can break records and shit. This nigga still do parties, he still DJ on radio, all that shit. So he can break records and niggas come to him to be like, yo, I'm gonna pay you to spin my record. And that nigga he said, and I think there's a couple other ones that's like, bro, I'm only gonna spin your shit if I like it. If I don't think it's popping, I'm not gonna play it. You might get one play from me to see what the people think, but nigga, I'm not gonna break your record like that. I feel like you could go to academics and be like, nigga, I got some racks for you. Break my record.
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's what I don't respect about it, because it's supposed to be about good music, not about the...
that's why you shouldn't go to him and...
I don't. Like, you feel me? All I see is
when we looked at this stuff that they had to talk about, it was the fact that Joe Budden didn't respect his opinion is why we liked him. Because we don't either.
Straight the fuck up.
And the people who do, it's like, what the fuck are you looking at? What are you listening to? Why do you like this? I'm trying to
because this nigga's a clown.
Your mindset.
That's my personal thought.
Good?
What
makes Tekashi good?
I think it's the big picture, bro. It's not about rap, right? It's not about music. Because the only song of Tekashi's I've ever heard is Fifi. And this nigga's been around for a year at least, right? So it's like, you're a rapper, but it's the whole bullshit, bro. Like how we have entertainment in our hand. It's something to watch it's colorful. Like, bro, it's literally television crack. Man, it's cartoons for adults, bro.
I like that.
Because look, it's hella colors, hella loud, and hella stupid. It's fucking SpongeBob, but a real person's doing it.
All the time.
All the time. It's always something stupid. And you feel me, like how this nigga's getting at Ludacris. And it's like, okay.
I don't even pay attention. I don't pay attention to his beats.
Nah, it's only because it comes up in my feed do I see it or they talk about it.
It comes up a lot too.
But that's why the other side of it, the fucking search engine optimization shit, all that internet shit. You feel me?
It's hella bullshit.
It's like, you're pushing this to me because somebody else paid to have it put in front of me. It's a sponsored post or whatever the fuck.
Because there's as many times as I've said, I don't want. You know that little button that tells you I want to see fewer posts like this. He shouldn't pop up ever,
bro. You know he pops up because somebody sponsored that. Exactly. Like you see,
I know, but
see that's the thing. This is what fucks me up.
You know it's bullshit.
Is that we all know it's bullshit because we all get the same ads pushed to us. We all know, like, nigga, whatever little business thing we hyping or whatever little thing we want to promote, we could promote the post. We could pay to get it paid for. We could pay to get
attacked by a moth.
It's just a moth, right?
That was funny though.
You're shit, right? I forgot you crashed your car because it was spiders.
Hey, bro, it wasn't a spider, man. Don't get at me like that.
It was a butterfly.
It was not a butterfly. Don't get at me like that. That's some cold shit, but
a dragonfly?
Look, dog, the problem with the car was, okay, the car had an alignment issue. Okay, the car was hit. All right.
It did have an alignment issue.
A huge alignment issue.
And you also got attacked by some insects that you don't want to name.
All right. What happened was I took my hands off the steering wheel.
To defend yourself from this insect.
I didn't need to do none of that. All right? Okay? I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad.
That was fucking hilarious. Alright, back at it. What are we talking about? Flip that page. Oh yeah, Flagrant 2 also got a pilot sports show. You know what Flagrant 2 is?
No.
Oh wait, okay, first off, shout out to Charlamagne for not letting the system get him down. We know they tried to take a nigga out Probably fucked up a little bit of his money, but it's okay though, nigga. Keep rocking.
He gonna have some shit coming out anyway.
Yeah, no, he got his book coming. That's what I'm saying, bro. All that shit is like he didn't need publicity for his book. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's somebody trying to knock his shit off, not trying to help him out. Like we live in a world where yes, any publicity is good publicity.
He got enemies, dude.
If it's coming from you.
Like whenever you post Farrakhan, bro, you're making enemies. Not everybody loves Farrakhan.
But I appreciate
Farrakhan, but not everybody loves Charlamagne just for the fact that he says the shit that he says. He's honest.
That nigga's gangster, bro. Fuck with him. So anyway, his show gave birth to Flagrant 2, which is a sports talk show with Andrew Schultz, his co-host on Brilliant Idiots, and 2 other cats that are kind of funny sometimes. Right? So they did that show for a year. The podcast Flagrant 2, I listen to it every now and then when I want to hear just.
Is this the one you sent to me once?
I might have. This show, but they did that show for a year where they do talk about sports, but they also just talk about everything kind of like we do. Mm-hmm. And they got a TV show pilot. They got a shot. CBS Sports gave them a Flagrant 2 show. Nice. A TV show. So shouts to them, right? Good shit. I just want to put that out there.
That is nice.
Good vibes. You see what they? I mean, granted, they have connections in the industry and they are working comedians and shit. But that's good you got that look, bro, because you've been doing it. Mm-hmm. They see you could do it and they give you a chance, bro. They give you another audience.
It's like Hannibal.
Yeah. Keep moving.
That still kills me. That shit didn't work out so fast.
That show sucked, though.
It was so bad. But she was like you could tell he was hella happy just to even have a show.
That's all that.
Like, he didn't give a fuck.
Hey, it's a resume builder, bro.
Nigga, I'm up here.
That's like being an intern, nigga, at like Google. Like, yes, I'm just happy to be here, nigga. Give a fuck if I last past the 6 weeks, nigga. We good. On my resume at the top, Google intern, nigga.
Yo, nah, I know somebody who's leaving Facebook. He says they're disorganized down there. I ain't fucking with this shit.
Look, man.
All of those is the way we think they are.
They're okay. I don't know how you think of it. I know what it is.
I didn't know what it was.
So all those beautiful little perks they give you,
yeah,
they like, oh, nigga,
that's the only thing that I've ever known about.
Yeah, they like, we got all this food shit, we got gyms and shit. You could do this, you could do that. We got all this on campus, this, that, and the other. That's all designed so you never fucking leave. That's all there so you never fucking leave. Like, you're always working, especially if you're coding or something. They don't want you to go home. They don't want you to have a life, nigga. You stay here and do all the fun shit here and then go back to work.
I think not.
So, yeah.
Going home, cuz.
Yeah, nah, bro. I clock out. That's the whole point of me leaving. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? If we get like those schools where we do shit like that, where it seems like it's more geared toward your like a job trait as opposed to us learning out of books. That would probably be what we would love about like working later. I don't know. I guess I'm going off, but
nah, bro.
I see that happening.
Look, man. The reason you don't want the masses to actually have job skills at an early age is because then they would realize that it's all bullshit. So I would just keep feeding you these lies in these books and confusing the fuck out of you and making you learn trigonometry even though you don't give a fuck about science. Like, hey, you know what I mean? Like,
work for the rest of your life.
Like, none of that. Like, cause think about it. In your regular everyday job, right? Mm-hmm. How often do you use those math classes, those accelerated math classes that you took? How often do you use that shit? How often do you?
I think the only time I've ever even used like what was that called? Not multiplication, but like long. What is it? When it's long?
Long division.
No, when it's multiplication though. Like it's
algebra.
Nah, it's like an extra step.
But this nigga talking about regular math with decimals.
It's basically like
regular math with decimals.
Basically multiplication.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the point is, the only time I've ever gotten technical with that shit is like getting a tip or anything like that. You know, calculating something and putting it in a book.
But that's not
record of this.
Yeah, you know something you pay for and shit. But that's the only real math you need is how to do money and how to count your crops.
Yeah, multiplication,
division.
It wasn't long division though. What I was thinking.
Yeah, you were just overthinking some dumb shit.
Basically.
So let's flip that page.
You know what I also remember doing that in though? Beginning food. I I don't remember why she had us doing multiplication so much, but I remember doing that every single day.
In what?
In beginning food.
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
It was every day.
It might be.
I think it was tips too.
No, you know what? If you doing, if you actually cooking, like really cooking, and you have a recipe, and you need to know how to scale that up to feed different people without fucking up the recipe, you gotta get your ratios right. You
I think it was tips. I'm not kidding.
Okay, we're flipping that page, right? We can't not talk about education with this thing. He make you feel dumber every time. Like, make your head hurt. Like,
look, man, I'm high as we're doing this. It's not a good combination. Hey, I feel smart.
but you're really not.
Basically.
All right, man. What else we got? What's going on in the world?
Oh,
wait. I forgot the biggest shout out of all.
this guy and these shout outs, man.
Donald Trump
Outlaw snitching.
wants to outlaw snitching. Shout out to the biggest gangster of them all.
What's up with this nigga, man?
Bro, he being Donald Trump, my nigga.
Nah, but like when I think about this, like when I think like I don't know, 20 years later, I'm talking to my kids and shit.
It's gonna be hilarious.
I'm gonna be like, we once had this one president who was just a straight asshole.
Bro, really? Hey, to be honest, you ain't even gonna give a fuck.
For real.
I mean, well, granted, let's see how the next 20 years plays out. But I feel like...
Bruh, John McCain just died and they don't want him at the wedding, dog.
At the wedding? This nigga
Not the wedding.
to death.
See what I mean? I'm high. This is not right.
Yeah, no, that's
They don't
fair.
want him at a funeral, though.
He didn't like him.
But I remember when that shit was said.
Who didn't? Yeah, no. John McCain didn't like him, bro. And he said he wasn't going to go, so I don't see why it's an issue. Look.
The fact that somebody would even come out and say some shit like that about you.
Who cares?
When was the last time you heard anybody say anything like that about anyone? This is our president we talking about. That's
just because you're the president then don't mean shit. People,
it should, though.
Why should he?
It's like because he's the leader of your country. He stands for something.
No, he don't. He stands for himself. Mm-hmm.
I think he really reflects American society right now. Like, to be honest with you. I think he really stands for what America looks like. My point would be
that this shit don't matter because I was born in the Reagan years. Did your parents tell you about Reagan?
Nah, hell no.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know about Reagan through songs and shit, but no adult was telling you, oh, this is what this nigga was up to when we was in the back in the day.
Only thing I ever heard about as a kid was
and you was Clinton.
Yeah.
And that was when you were actually alive, though. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Nobody talked about shit before you were around.
To like vote for Gore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were part of that great age too.
I also remember really wanting Gore to win. I don't know politics.
But why though?
As a second grader. Yeah, that's my point.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
I don't know any politics.
But why though? It's because it's just a narrative, bro. We live in America. They had this movie called Wag the Dog, where it was about them faking a war, like faking a war with movie clips and shit to have Congress do certain things. And it's like, bro, we live in that world. We need to stop pretending like we don't, because there's no way for us to know that the shit's real. We know that the fire is real in our state because we see the smoke. Mm-hmm. You right? Do we know that? I'm not saying that the shit was fake, but do we actually I can tell you Katrina was real because I know niggas that moved out here because they were displaced down there. Like, that's my reference point. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of this shit that goes on that I don't have a reference point to. It's just, oh, this happened over here. Oh my God, we need to be outraged. And it's like, did it really happen?
Like Sacramento PD hitting people.
That really happened.
But we don't know.
No, that was on film.
But this is how they
but it's kind of, but that's what I'm saying though. If you don't live in Sacramento, say the Stephen Clark shit happened, right? Mm-hmm. But we lived not in Sacramento or just like any other.
No, I heard people talking about it.
Yeah,
I remember listening to people.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. If we didn't live here, what would be the impact? Kind of like when any other black dude dies across the country. We don't live in that area, mm-hmm. So what the impact is only local. Yeah, we know about it nationally, but what can we do nationally? We can have a protest over here. Is that helping you there? It's not fixing the problem. It's really just making noise at something that...
I don't think they care to fix the problem.
Nobody does.
That's what happened. It would just be people being outraged over and over and over again.
Right, but I came to this realization a long time ago, but I feel like people should know that outrage is just a feeling.
Yeah.
Like,
but no. All right, this is about to get into some of them deep conversations, but yeah. This is where...
we'll give it 2 minutes.
You look at your emotions and you say like they're childish. Mm-hmm. We don't know how to deal with that type of thing. Yeah. You just know that you're mad. Yeah, exactly. You don't know what to do about it. Like, there's hella steps that we can take to do stuff about it.
To actually fix the problem.
Yeah, like a whole host of things in America. Mm-hmm. And we just don't know.
We don't want to take those steps, or it's just like, well, we're not sure if that'll fix it. Or that's
like, we literally can ask Google.
Or they'll go like this, or they'll say, we're not sure that'll fix the problem, so it's like you'd rather have the problem persist than try to fix it.
Yeah, switching that makes me think, what is it, talking about Donald Trump getting impeached? Is he actually, or is he going to jail, or is he going to get impeached? Or is
that nigga getting a second term.
Yeah, is he going to get a second term?
Second term.
The fact that that's even a reality is fucking crazy.
Bruh, we've been talking about impeach this nigga. Well, first off, let's talk about before he got elected, when for some reason we gave a fuck about Hillary Clinton's email server at her house. Right? Which
people
is basically
outraged.
No, wait, check it.
I remember asking people.
Check it. Her email server is essentially a computer that she checked her emails at. Okay? Right. Now, fast forward to she didn't get elected, this nigga got elected. Day one, we gotta get rid of this nigga. We gotta get rid of this nigga, right? And for like 6 months strong, they was yelling, it might happen. It might happen. This might happen. And it's like, all right, a year down the road, ain't shit happen. We 2 years down the road now? Oh. Like, you know what I mean? He been president for two, so it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Now it's like, oh, it's coming out that he used to do this shit before he was president. I don't give a fuck, he's president now. He did this shit to try to be president. I don't give a fuck, he's president now. You know why? Because y'all fucked up from the start. And then it's
elected him.
No, look, and then it's like, well, he
didn't.
No, look, then they like he didn't win the popular vote. He just won the electoral college, and it's like, yeah, you mean like Bush did in 2000? Yeah. You fucking idiots! Don't like, come on, bro.
Remember, I was a kid, bro, and I wanted Gore to win. I don't know this shit, but
no, but look, like, no, but this is what I'm saying though. It's bro. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, nigga. I need to pay attention better.
They didn't know, and I didn't know either. I'm a second grader.
No,
first grader.
Bro, it's not that they didn't know. I'm not even gonna say it's campaigning and shit.
It might be feeding you a fucking narrative. But we want you to think this shit, so this is what you're gonna think. And if it don't happen, you're gonna be mad and outraged. But are you gonna do anything about it?
No, just be mad and outraged.
So we got 8 years of Bush. 8, not 4.
8. And then all kinds of shit happened. Cause you feel me with like
if you really think back on all of the shit that happened in his term.
Think about where we were in 2000. Think about where we were in 2008.
I remember not having problems as a kid.
Now think about it like this: we had Clinton. The only issues with Clinton was this nigga getting his dick sucked, right? Then Bush, it's like, oh nigga, we got terrorist attacks. We got new problems to worry about. Then Obama come through, and it's like, we don't really hear shit. Yeah, he might be killing niggas over there, but we don't know. Right? And
he might be the whole lot of niggas.
Yeah, right? Yeah. He wasn't,
over that.
He wasn't fucking around.
He was killing a whole lot of people.
But, nigga, we didn't have problems at home. We it was we had a black president, nigga. They tried to kill the economy and didn't.
Bro, you give this nigga 1 year, he tearing families apart. We got churches being attacked.
But I'm not mad at him.
I'm mad at him.
I'm not, because he's showing America for what it is. And,
True.
Nigga, he followed my game plan. How can I be mad when I telegraphed this shit and the nigga follow it? He had the means to do it. He did it and won. And I'm like, yeah.
Nah, bro.
Nigga, did he act like I would act too? Nah. I mean,
you're so horrible about this shit.
Nah, look, see, there's a thin line between good and evil. Okay, you can either do the right thing with power, or you can do the wrong thing with power. Mm-hmm. Right? I would hopefully people would think I would be doing the right thing, but I would do it. Crazy. But I would do it like him. I would just be tweeting out laws and shit, and then make you figure it out. I don't like this shit no more. Get rid of it.
Wow.
President order, nigga. Shut that shit down.
Fucking dictator, basically.
Nah, I would say it, and I'd be like, my attorney general gonna work it out. but this is what I want.
This is how I feel.
Yeah.
Tell you.
Bruh, I be out there, this is what I want to do. Make it happen. Get this bill on my desk, I'm going to sign it. like, that's how I run shit. He's basically done the same thing, except he like, hey, nigga, fuck everybody. Nigga, get money.
I don't even like the way that sounds.
Hey, but my favorite, I'm telling you, bro, you can't be mad at the nigga for trying to stop snitching. That nigga said, bruh, he said, I don't think it's fair that if you go into jail for 10 years because you did something, that, oh, you could tell on me and then get like 2? Feel me? That should be outlawed.
Really?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I understand, but really? This is your president, y'all.
He's a savage.
This nigga just said, basically, I don't want nobody telling on me.
Nigga. I mean, he did make it specifically about him. He didn't say he telling people. But I feel like...
I don't want nobody telling on me.
Like, nigga, how you gonna tell... You already locked up. Why you telling on me?
How you gonna tell on me, bro? Think about this. He was this kid. He was the kid that was like, hey, we gonna do some fuck shit, right?
Yes. Yes. And we all gonna be good.
No. He ain't gonna go that far. We just gonna do some fuck shit, right? And then one nigga get caught, and he's like, yeah, but we was doing this. Why you say we? And that's...
You wasn't that kid?
Nah, I'm pointing. I didn't do shit, bro.
I was that kid.
Nah,
bro.
I didn't do shit. I literally watched niggas do dumb shit and just watch.
I was that.
Like, y'all fucking stupid.
I was that. Why you say we? Nigga, it's not a we.
I was like, I wasn't a part of it.
Nigga.
Nah, I don't know nothing. I wasn't a part of it.
It's not a we thing.
I wasn't doing dumb shit. You already know I knew better.
Nigga, we. No. Yeah. So, I mean, you can say what you want to say, but I feel like if he get that law in the books, he should sign it. If that shit get through Congress, nigga.
Hell no.
That should be Stop Snitching in House Bill 205.
Look, Stop Snitching sounds great in songs and stuff. Alright?
Hey, nah, but again.
But when motherfuckers is fucking up your neighborhood, you can't say nothing about them.
That's not the same.
It is the same.
No, it's not. See, because you don't understand. Like, snitching is when you telling on somebody you doing a crime with. You feel me? If somebody's fucking up your neighborhood, nigga, fucking on your shit up, you should definitely call somebody and tell them they ass. Because that's not... if I'm in a crime with you...
True.
That's snitching if I tell on you.
This is still bad.
Nigga, if you
gotta put yourself in the justice's hands.
If you're making my neighborhood, nigga, hard for my kids to play in, nigga, you gotta go. Period. That's not a stop snitching thing. I'm not stopping you from getting money, nigga. Do that shit over there where my kids ain't at.
But this law would protect these people. No matter what, it would protect them.
Protect who?
Anybody that's doing fuckery in any neighborhood, anywhere, ever. This is protecting them. This protects all asshole.
No, it don't. It just means you don't get time off, nigga, because you told on somebody because you shouldn't. Just if I'm your co-conspirator,
it clears the incentive to want to say anything. If I'm your
co-conspirator, nigga, and
look,
if I get stopped, right, and they throw a 10 at me, and then they throw a 10. Check it. They throw a 10 at me, throw a 10 at you, right? If one of us telling each other on the other one of us get a reduced sentence. Mm-hmm. Nigga, we were both there.
All right.
That's stupid, bro. You should not have that opportunity. You should never have that opportunity, bro.
All right, nigga.
Fuck that.
Nah, fuck that.
We was both there.
Fuck that.
We was both there.
We going through some shit, right? We gonna rob a bank, all right? So we gonna rob this bank. All right, plan is get the money and get out. Plan is
we both there.
We getting the money and we getting out, right? So I get the money.
Are we both there?
Yes, we both there. Uh-huh. So I get the money, right? But what do you start doing? Laying niggas down. Okay? Yeah. So they find who we are.
How is we gonna get away?
Because you laying niggas down.
That's how we had to get
the money and get out.
That's how that was the way to get out.
So a sentence of 8 years just became 20. Okay? They tell me if you say anything else about this guy, it will reduce your 20-year sentence to 5 years. Yeah. Because this dumbass nigga said, fuck that. I'ma start capping niggas. Why am I going down for your dumbass mistake?
Nah, bro.
You get the full 20 for being a dumbass. Why do I gotta go down for the full
Difference
20?
being is that if I did that part, whatever. Okay? You still a fucking co-conspirator, nigga. And I wouldn't have
I'm going to jail too.
Yeah, but nigga, you should also be there for whatever the murder 2 charge or whatever.
I didn't murder nobody.
You was a party.
I got the
You
money.
was a party to the situation that caused these people to die.
I'm still sticking
That's
with what we
manslaughter.
had.
That's
no.
where
I'm still sticking with what we had.
See, you can't do
you
that.
went bad on our agreement.
Nah.
No, I
Hey.
ain't fucking with that.
In the process of that agreement, some niggas had to die. So, with that being said, feel me? You was party to that agreement that just caused these people's death, nigga. And your ass should not get a reduced
I'm
sentence.
done. No, that was my statement on why I'm fuck with this law. It don't seem right to me. It sounds good in songs and shit, but fuck that.
House Bill 305, stop snitching.
I'm so fucking done. I'm so fucking done. Fucking mob president.
Yeah, straight gangster, bro. You didn't know, you can be that gangster's president. So this nigga slid it. You thought Obama was cool because he could play basketball. This nigga Trump out here, nigga short.
Kind of dope and shit.
He a cool nerd. We got a fucking savage athlete in here. Dumb as fuck, don't care.
I'm gonna talk about all the illegal immigrants not knowing how to talk, and my wife gonna get up here and say this speech and right after me and stumble over every word.
Because you know she like semi-legal. Hey, but I fuck with her though, bro. Because every time this nigga put out a statement, she put out some counter shit.
You don't fuck with him either.
Every time.
How your wife don't love you,
That's
bro?
bro.
How the first lady is just out here again.
That's how you know it's some Goodfellas shit. Remember how they used to have the issues with the wife? They be like, bitch, you better be cool. I'm gonna fuck these hoes, nigga, and I'm gonna come home and pay for the rent.
Like, nah, cuz that's not what we signed up for.
What are we even talking about?
I don't know.
Let's let that page. Let's keep it moving, man. What's going on?
Lamar Odom is a walking miracle.
Hey, that nigga is still alive for a reason, bro.
All right, hold up, Piet, for people who don't know. Lamar Odom.
Who don't know Lamar Odom was a crackhead and almost died?
People don't know Lamar Odom was a champion, all right? That's what I was going to say. Lamar Odom was a great player,
He was.
all right? Then he became a crackhead.
Because of the Kardashians.
Yes. There you go. Thank you. Because of the Kardashians. Just
Oh, shit.
That's fucked up. I was going to go full on with that shit. We don't know that for sure, but I want to blame him. So
I think it was more like this nigga, he might have been hurt. Because, you know, niggas do all kinds of drugs these days. And then he was just hanging out with the wrong cats. And niggas just like, oh, just a drop of meth. Feel me? That's all you need. And he took a little bit and really liked it. Or some shit like that. Like, you hang around with the wrong crowd, bro. You will do wrong shit.
Sucked up in the bullshit.
So
You're lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Hey, but this nigga's still alive, man.
The point is,
He playing it.
He said he was supposed to die. What? How many times when he was in the
I
hospital?
think like 12 or 20, something ridiculous.
Something crazy.
Something
Like he had hella like
heart attacks. Shit. And he was in a coma, so it's not like they was like this nigga was breathing on his own and shit.
Nah, he was struggling already.
Yeah.
And he came back. He walking around. I'm fine.
Hey, so there's a reason why this nigga's here, I believe.
Right.
Or this nigga's a clone. Or
just never go to the clone shit ever.
Right.
Like, I'm just not one of those niggas, man. I don't even want to entertain that shit.
Okay.
That nigga Gucci's clone, cuz. What?
Nah, see,
Gucci's not the same person.
You know what? I feel like niggas just don't know what it's like to get their life together.
Please say that shit again.
Alright, I said I feel like niggas just don't know what it's like to get their life together.
Motherfuckers talking about
Brett.
he talked different. Duh. He's worth millions. Why wouldn't you start speaking private? Like,
I don't even think
can't nobody understand what the fuck you saying.
I don't
You
no.
look stupid.
I think niggas underestimate the effect that grills have on your speech pattern.
No, it ain't just that, dog.
No, I'm saying like this nigga would be high as shit. Feel me? Hella gold in his mouth. You feel me? And you asking this, and you want this nigga to be eloquent.
Yeah,
like you see what I'm saying? No,
they
look,
were mad that he switched up and he didn't sound like the hood nigga that he was before he went to jail. They said he's a different person.
Yeah, he is a different person. Nigga.
He went to jail.
Got better.
He's a fucking millionaire, and he's looking around like, why am I here?
Why am I in hell?
When I get back out, I'm not gonna be on the same shit again. I might rap about the same shit because I know where I came from.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna be on the same shit. Like T.I. was not this smart. It took him a while. It took him a few tries.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It took he was king of the South for hell long, bro. From what I remember, and he kept going down. He just kept going down.
Did he?
Yeah, he kept going to jail, bro.
I only remember that one time with the feds.
He went to jail a hell of times.
Oh, see. We won't entertain the clone stuff anymore.
I can't fuck with that. Kanye's a
I
clone.
think it took the fun out the
Kanye
joke.
is not a clone.
Kanye is just retarded.
Kanye is out here getting liposuction.
I shouldn't say he was retarded. Kanye is just a grown ass man, bro. Like, you know what's funny is I feel like you can't grow in hip hop, and when I say you can't grow, is I mean, whoever you were when you came out, that's who we want you to be forever,
bro.
Like
Julio
you know,
is a fucking chef.
No, you know, no, but I'm saying no. But look how nobody even cares about Coolio. Like you see what I'm saying?
Because you don't care that you don't think that.
Yeah,
if he was making tracks for the last 20 years, you'd be like, that nigga food is shitty.
But think about it, though. Think about it, how hard it was for Jay-Z to get to where he had in his raps. Like, you feel me? Regardless of what he's doing in his personal life, how his life is actually progressing. Your public persona is what we want from you, right? And your public persona is we don't want you to grow at all. We want Gucci to stay in the trap. 2 Chainz got married, bro. How you gonna be Titty Boy and he married?
I don't know. Snoop do it though. Snoop figured it out.
Snoop's been around for 30 years though. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Like, when you go through generations, because I promise you there was a generation that didn't fuck with Snoop.
I don't think so.
I think there was. He got fans. He got fans. Like, you wouldn't.
Then it would be after one.
Yeah.
They fuck with Snoop?
Do they?
Yeah. Probably because of Wiz, too.
But that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
no, but.
smart, bro. Everybody like me, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying, though. The only reason you can kind of have longevity is if you either put somebody on or somebody that the kids like fucks with you heavy. You feel me? Like, if they didn't do that movie, you feel me? Would it be the same? If they didn't tour together, would it be the same? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Because he would still just be Snoop on doing his own Snoop shit.
Yeah, I'm not
but
sure.
would he still have, like, he could still do the Martha Stewart show. He could still do the Snoop Lion album. He could still do the gospel album. All of that shit, because that connects with people older.
It's like, do we care as much? Or like the younger.
Yeah, the younger. I'm not talking about us. We
would tune in.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We'll tune in, but I'm talking about that younger crowd that advertisers covered or whatever. You feel me? Are they really checking for him like that? If he didn't have the Wiz relationship, I'm not saying that anything's bad about Snoop. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If he was just touring off of like the 20th anniversary of Doggy Style or some shit, his niggas really fucking with it.
Honestly, I think he would get play, but yeah.
I'm not saying
it would be different. No, it would be different.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Royce 5'9", even though he not as long in the game, it's still like he's an older rapper.
Oh
man.
Shit! I'm so glad you brought his name up.
Uh-huh.
We getting into some dope shit right here. His album was fucking amazing.
I ain't listened to it yet.
Yo, that shit was fucking amazing.
But Royce 5'9" is amazing.
But the album was that great.
I can believe it.
From front to back. And he's just talking about his life.
Yeah. So when he rap about his life, that's the hardest shit ever.
Yeah, and every track is he has like a short story that kind of leads into the track.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like it develops around the Book of Eli or whatever he called it. What did he call it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Whatever his name is.
The Book of something.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
No, it's I'm sure it's pretty good. Like, I like that. Have you heard Tabernacle? Where he rapping about his come up, like, and on the same night his son was born, his grandma died, and it was in the same hospital, and this was the night that he met him and them, and he was rapping at he had a show. I'll tell you the whole story, man. This nigga had a show, at one of the spots. Like if you was good there, you was good. Like the people in the city loved you and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He had a show there, but then his grandma, kind of like if you do a show at Ace of Spades, yeah. So his grandma had gotten an accident or something, and she got rushed to the hospital. Right, his girl went into labor. She rushed to the hospital. They rushed to the same hospital. He going there to see his girl. Elevator open, nigga. His parents like, I'm glad you made it. It's like, what do you mean? Nigga, your grandma's over here. She didn't even live by the hospital. Somehow she ended up over there. Bruh, so at the same time, that's happening. This nigga gotta go to the show. Think he goes to the show, does the show, says what's up to him real quick, and then he heads back. Feel me? He makes it either right after or right before his grandma died. And then his son is born.
Damn.
Like, that shit's a trip, bro. You gotta hear that song. It's hella dope. And if it's all true, that's some shit to go through. But that was like where his kind of career got started. You feel me? He had been rapping this shit before, but that was after that. You know, he met M, bro, and I was with M showed Dr. Dre. He didn't even know they did songs together, Bad Meets Evil and shit, just on their Detroit shit. M was working with Dr. Dre, showing Dr. Dre that shit. You feel me? He didn't even know, bro. So he ended up going out to work on The Chronic, 2001. Wow. Feel me? And from there, we know who he is.
Wow. That's crazy.
So, yeah. And it's just child shit, arcs and shit. That's just great. So, yeah, I'll check his album out.
Yeah, it's really, really worth it. Like, remember how I was saying that other album of the year, that West Side Gun thing? Mm-hmm. You didn't care for it?
Nope.
You'll definitely like this.
I probably
sent it
will.
to somebody else, and he just kept thanking me for sending it to him.
I like Royce, so I wouldn't doubt that I like it.
Two people, and they really liked it.
That's a good quota. All right, man. Segment's running long. We need to take a break. We will be right back. All right, man. We back, and there's some breaking news. Sad to report 4 people have died at a Madden tournament in Jacksonville. Apparently, the shooter was one of the deceased. We think, we don't know. It's still an active crime scene. They're still finding people. But I'm upset at this USA Today story because they ain't gave me no details. I understand this shit's going on, but from their own report, there was a video feed that was taking place when the shooting started, right? Mm-hmm. So at least from the video, you could maybe determine something. There got to be a transcript. And it's like, you know what, though? To be honest, the nigga that shot him might not be dead. He might still be loose. They just said that shit to the news so niggas would calm down. Like, that maybe that's why this story sucks so bad.
This is going to be one of those, like...
But this is the second shooting in Jacksonville in, 2 days. Niggas out here losing their mind, man.
This is the second one in 2 days?
There was one at a high school football game that left one person dead and 2 wounded.
They could be related. You think they're related?
They could be. But I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but they could be.
Yeah, it's possible. But you know why I doubt it? Because football players don't hang out with niggas that play Madden like that.
What if they do, though?
They might.
Jacksonville.
But I don't think they do. They could, though, because usually...
the only thing they
Hey, because remember when Madden was on ESPN and shit, it would look like Jocks and shit was the ones I was playing?
Yeah.
But let's be real. That's not who we playing. Like, niggas play their friends a lot. Like,
you ever met a person that was really good at Madden?
Myself.
You're one of those people?
I'm really good. I'm not one of those people, though.
Okay.
Like,
I beat you at Madden?
No. I mean...
We played Madden?
Yes.
We played Madden?
Smash the fuck out of you every time. That's why you forget. I mean, we can go get a system and I can show you again.
Nah. I don't like getting beaten, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you don't want to play.
What fucks with you, man? You like winning it, man.
Yeah. I like to stomp on you, too. And I talk shit. So, you know, I'm okay.
This guy. Yeah. I'm okay.
Anyway,
let's run a set.
Let's keep it moving. It's like I beat you at Madden, bro. You beat me at 2K. That's just how it works. Like,
I'm not good at fighting games, and I love them.
Yeah, you should not play those. What are we talking about next? We are over breaking news.
Do we have more breaking news? Nick Young was arrested.
Is that breaking news? When did that happen? Nigga? Last week?
No, a couple days ago, yesterday.
Oh. Hey, bruh, so what I said earlier was that the police got this rule that if you're a free agent and they pull you over, they just taking you to jail. Even if they're not charging you.
Alright, so that's fucked up. So I almost don't want to entertain that. Because that...
You don't want to entertain none of the fun shit.
Because they probably really do shit like that, dog.
Hey, so you're going to be good with the Warriors this year. Oh, I ain't even signed. Oh, bruh, get out. Step out the car, please.
We ain't getting no tickets or nothing out of here. Let's go.
Right here? We can't do shit.
Run everything in your car, bro.
You ain't got no paraphernalias in here, do you?
That nigga got everything.
Where do
we? To jail. That's all they shit. It was on their bodies. It don't matter if they're in your car. You're going.
They're in your car. It's on them.
I've heard this story so many times. I know they do that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Talk about that.
Nick Young, free swag. Hey,
So
I like that shirt though. Hashtag free swag.
This nigga Nick Young he's built for publicity.
That nigga's bro. He's a comedian. That nigga's hilarious. And you know what's funny is I didn't even know that. Realized that was him in that meme from a long ass time ago.
Like, with his face.
Yeah.
Really?
It took hella.
His mom too.
It took hella. I don't even know what it's from or nothing. I just was like, oh, that's Nick Young.
So you saw the video?
No.
Oh, okay. So the video is his mom basically saying, I never knew he was going to be so damn goofy or some shit like this.
Oh, shit.
Like,
son.
if he take this shit serious, he'd be good. And it was one of those. Like, that's what she said about him. And then, like, it's so many words. And the way he looked was like...
the fucking classic, nigga. Like,
it's like, why she say that? Like that?
She put you on blast, nigga. Okay, that's fair. Next, put that page.
Yeah, LeVar Ball talks about Bronny Jr. and gets the king.
LeBron will slap that nigga, B.
He had up Matt Barnes on him.
Bruh.
I'm gonna come see you, cuz.
Look, in this day and age with all these video cameras,
told
bruh,
you keep my son's names out
LeBron gonna
your
catch
mouth.
this nigga under the bleachers, nigga, and slap the fuck out of him.
But they in LA now.
Yeah.
Like, I play with your son, too. I ain't never passed him the ball. Tell that nigga to sit on the bench, son.
Bruh, he not even going. LeBron, I don't feel like it's that petty.
Running with Rondo.
Bruh, I don't feel like LeBron is that petty, bro. I feel like LeBron will punch the shit out of
he
you.
is. No, he's definitely that petty.
No. I feel like if it's like some personal shit, like when dude was dating his mom, like, nigga, he handles it a different way. Like, you feel me? If it's about basketball shit, then he would make you sit down and shit.
After that happened, wasn't he out the league?
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
But he also had other issues, though.
But, yeah, the point is.
Nah, I'm not gonna say it's because it's not because of him. Because he kept playing after him. Like, he just had literally mental issues and shit.
Okay, all right.
Like, or not, like medical issues, I should say.
All right, you know how his teammates get done.
Yeah.
Anybody that don't like him,
Bro, he literally had two niggas traded so he could fit in the salary cap from another team.
Look, I'm gonna come over there next year.
Y'all gotta
trade them to this team.
They gonna
when
be with
I
me.
leave this team, I have that room.
You got room for me. We good. So yeah. Anyway, but yeah,
it's not cool, bro.
LeVar. So LeVar said, Bronny. Okay, we got two things to talk about. First thing is LeVar Ball said Bronny isn't good enough to play in the JBA.
Is that true?
Not in my opinion.
Not even a little bit. I don't know why he said that.
I've watched highlights of the JBA and I'm like, oh, these niggas is kind of trash. Like, I feel like the Gatorade League or whatever the fuck it's called is levels above the JBA. All right, that's number one. Number two is, like I said, I feel like LeBron handles these things a little bit differently when you talk about his family or something personal.
You don't fuck with that shit.
Bruh, he gonna catch these niggas under the bleachers at the Staples Center and slap the shit out of him, nigga, and be like, do something. And you know what's fucked up is LeVar Ball probably a little bit bigger than this nigga too.
No, he's not.
Are they the same height?
No. Okay, LeBron James is fucking huge, even when he's like slimmed down.
That's what I'm saying though. And LeVar Ball, he's not small, bruh. That's a big ass man.
Yeah, but he like probably big, fat.
Bruh, he and Big Ass used to be athletes, so it's not.
Yeah, used to be.
Bruh, you need to
destroyed.
respect old man strength. You ain't never been beat up by your dad.
I actually have. I have been strangled and put to the ground.
So you need to respect that old man strength, nigga. Like you said, I don't want to. No, you don't.
I fucked with my soul a little bit. It's a reality check. You're not gonna win every fight, man. Tried to run away.
That's what I'm saying.
Caught me and everything.
Yeah,
Nigga faster than me. How you faster?
you old as fuck. Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing. You need to respect these old men's strength.
He did that shit.
It's a real thing.
He did that shit while putting on shoes, bro.
Nigga got you in 2 steps, bro. And not some old nigga shit, because he ain't running too far either. He not like chasing you down the block, nigga. He gonna catch you in the house.
Reality check. Your parents are superheroes.
Yeah.
When they need to be.
Fuck you up, bro. Conserve energy. They don't move they don't move fast for a reason.
They do the with J.R. Smith. Give him that old man game.
Hey, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna come alive when we really need these.
Exactly. Don't be worried about me, nigga.
That's the only way I understand that he played with LeBron that many years.
Bro, J.R. Smith was a baller. Up until a point.
Yeah.
He was balling hard up his day. I used to run with him in the games, bro. Like his stats was good enough to like dunk on niggas all the time.
He was dunking on niggas all the time.
Yeah, like he
got some sick ass highlights too.
Yeah, he was that nigga up until a point. He was a solid 6 man. He would never be MVP. Maybe that's why he started drinking all the time.
It's like I'm not doing much. Y'all might need me this game. Y'all might not. What am I gonna do tonight?
I'm gonna just turn it over to me. I got it. I'm a pro. Nigga, I do this. Anyway, flip the page. Not gonna disrespect Jay.
We should.
No.
That nigga is Nick Young. Alright, just older version.
Oh, Nick Young does it better because Nick Young is funny.
So we got, I don't really care about her, but Nicki Minaj gives too many fucks about this #1 single that Travis Scott got.
And now I finally got more information. The reason she mad.
Oh, yeah, I know what.
Well, no, and I don't agree. I kind of feel her now that it's made a little bit more plain. Even though she did sell a lot, this nigga's sales aren't. So they're like, oh well, she bundled it too, where you would buy the concert ticket and get the album, right? But that's still music centered. Travis Scott got it where if you buy anything on his website, you get the album for free. That's not the same. It's like there's a bundle package where you buy a ticket and the album, right. Or you can go buy some shoelaces and get the album for free.
So we do this shit, right? Okay.
I wouldn't
People buying our stuff. No, look, they visiting our site. They checking us.
No, this is the thing though. They are, but there's
this is
the issue is we're talking about album sales when people that bought this shit might not want the album. You see what I'm saying?
I think that's a far stretch.
No, I don't think so. Because if they want it, they're going to get it anyway.
If you visited, like, where are they buying his stuff from?
No, that's what it is. His site and shit. I see what you're saying, but my point being, if I already have Spotify and I already got Apple Music and all this shit where it streams free at, right? Mm-hmm. I don't have to buy your album. If I go to your website and you got a dope ass T-shirt or some concert merch that I want, right? I buy that, and then in my email it's like, oh, you got a free download to this album. Am I gonna go download the album when I already have it?
Are you?
No, but that's probably not because I don't have to.
So I didn't get the #1.
That's my point, bro. That's my point. Is they're not counting people turning those downloads into albums. You feel me? They're just counting it as a sale because it's packaged on your fucking invoice as a sale. Album free because you bought this. Album because you bought that. Okay. Now I understand her beef a little bit more.
I understand her.
No, because it's like
my point is one of those like she just gives too many fucks about it. Like,
well, nah, somebody else.
Mad at the next person for going #1 if you got your sales, and if you didn't get number one, who does she know that can help jump her sales?
No, well, see, that's the thing. That's the other thing, bro. It was his second week.
It's marketing.
No, it is. But the thing is, this is why I was saying number ones and shit don't matter no more, because you can fake those numbers. It's not but Best Buy doesn't fucking sell CDs anymore.
Yeah,
that's how niggas used to, bro. That used to be niggas come up. That's where actual CD sales came from. Mm-hmm. They don't do that anymore, bro. People aren't buying shit physically. People aren't even buying album downloads, bro. They buy songs.
Always bought their own albums on top of that though. So if you bought the drop, you're gonna purchase 20,000 of whatever copy just to have a jump in sales. That's what they do.
That's if you need it. If you,
my point is, she's one of these people. They protected her no matter what. So she went number 2. So if you feel like, oh, I'm mad because I should have went number 1. Well, how close was it? Because why didn't you do something to make yourself go number 1?
That's the thing, bro. Is because no matter what she did, even if she did buy her own albums, even if she did try to bundle it and shit, that's not compete. Like, Travis Scott has a solid fan base. Travis Scott has people checking for him. That's great. Mm-hmm. But if you have 1,000 items for sale that range, nigga, from lighters to $300 t-shirts, you see what I'm saying? And anything on there, you also get the album free when you buy it. Nigga could buy a lighter for $3 and get the album. A nigga could buy the shirt for $300 and get the album. That means your music is worthless.
Music is free.
Then this is also why I'm saying the shit doesn't. This validates my other point, but I understand why she's mad, because she lives in a world where the numbers have to matter for her contracts and shit. You see what I'm saying? For me, it validates my point that the shit doesn't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it don't matter.
But for her in this specific situation, somebody else brought up the point. I think it was on Joe Budden's podcast, that if there's stipulations like an athlete's contract, that if you get a number 1 album, you get X amount of dollars, or you can renegotiate this. You get things when you hit certain plateaus, right? Mm-hmm. His second week sales based off of selling everything else but music, and she's specifically selling music and shit around her tour, right? That's why she's mad, because it's like, fuck, I'm missing out on X, Y, Z. Yeah, so that's why I understand why she's mad and validated. All the shit she's talking, she just talking shit because she mad.
Yeah, so
that I understand.
The reason why, to me, this I'm sick of her, and I don't care what you have to say. You went number 2, right?
Yeah, it's solid numbers,
but
bro.
No. On top of that, you out here dissing DJs and talking shit about people. But these are all people that could be helping you go number 1.
But
if she had some kind of,
well, no, see, I think this
any kind of relationship with other female artists.
I think the turn right there. This last point, I will not say anything about because I agree. The thing in the middle was that the DJs and shit. And I think all of that was just because Queen Radio was coming out, right? She was dropping her podcast shit. So that was just getting you ready for the type of shit she's about to be talking on Queen Radio. Like, not that that's after the fact. Yeah. Like, in the middle of it seemed like she wilding. Yeah. But then now that she got 2 episodes out and I see this kind of content you doing, she was just giving you a preview of it without... That's why she sat down and talked to Flex for so fucking long. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? She was just giving you a preview of her style is the shit that we do.
Okay.
So that, that's it.
I'll give you that.
Hey, but as far as the number things...
It still makes me not want to, listen
I mean, what's weird is there's a lot of people that don't want to listen to her.
Yeah.
Or, you're seeing this shit on Twitter and shit, or Instagram comments.
I don't like your personality. You're fake as fuck. As fuck.
But most of these bitches are fake as fuck. That's why that's what kills me.
I like Cardi B.
No, okay.
That's who she hate the most too.
You know what?
Since she came out,
this is what I see right here. These are the chicks from school. Like, I would be friends with a Cardi B, and she would have no female friends and hang out with all the dudes because she talk all this shit, but she hella fun and shit, and she don't do that shit that bitches do, right? And Nicki Minaj would have all the female friends and shit because she do the shit that bitches do and be in the gossip and they ain't gonna treat me like that. I told him his dick was small and this, that, and the other shit, right? And now we had a flip where it's like, oh, that shit that you talking over there is not genuine, and Cardi B just being herself. Like, you see what I'm saying? So we like the people that's being themselves, and we don't fuck with that elitist, I'm better than you and I run this shit type attitude. Like, nigga, you regular like everybody else. Regular smegular. Like, you feel me? Because it was fucked up.
She ain't running shit anyway.
Hey, well, nah. And what's stupid is that all the female rappers right now, at least, well, not all of them, but the ones that we know of are all from New York. And ain't she from New York? Like, she could have really played the big brother role, man, and brought him up. Or she didn't even have to bring him up, bro. She could have put him. They could have opened for her tour.
Anybody though.
She could have put him on the song.
Young Mob, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, any of them.
That's what I'm saying. All the female rappers that's doing something, or we know their name from New York right now, all came after her.
She don't give a fuck about nobody but herself.
Bruh, all she had to do is big. They said, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I stole that opinion.
What?
I got that opinion from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But because you see, I've been saying this shit in general.
Yeah, no, you have though. But I heard it from Charlamagne, because he was like, that's why they love Gucci Mane, because Migos and them was like signed to Gucci Mane, and he put all the young niggas on, even if they have problems now. They went through Gucci Mane to get to where they are, and that's man. Gucci, and so
kind of like a 3 6 Mafia back in the day.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. It's a lane for you to go to get to the next level. So I don't know, but I mean that's that Young Money shit though. Hey, you feel me? That is definitely that Young Money shit.
There's another reason why I don't care. Because if you're on Young Money, if you're on Young Money, you shouldn't be talking about another person's sales because you already know it's marketing. You already should have the best marketing team. If you don't, you were slacking. Your team was slacking. Get mad at them. Don't get mad at Travis Scott marketing team because he has Kylie Jenner.
No, like, I mean, it's twofold. Man, Travis Scott has actually been out here doing it for 5 years that I know of. Like, he's been out here pushing, dog. Like, his name been popping up. This nigga's been on the radio on and off. He do different genres and shit. He be where he work with everybody. Like, this is his payoff, nigga, to all the work he's put in. Like, and he's learned, bro, I'm gonna put the album, give you an album, nigga, with everything I sell. Like, shit like that, bro. That's steps in his process got him there. Don't hate on that. If you didn't sell enough, bro, it's because nobody gave a fuck about you, nigga, for 2 years. Like, look,
you should be happy. No, what just happened for you. After
the Meek shit, and up until what was it, Chung Lee or whatever song came first, or that stupid song with her and
people
Rich
were
Sex.
dissing her after the Remy Ma shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Like you took hits actually.
When Remy Ma was after. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. So in between the Meek Mill shit and the first single from this album coming out. Nobody was checking for you, really, Brad. We was all like, you dead. Remy washed you. This, that, and the other.
You had a resurgence, and you can't be happy about it.
Yeah, this is a good comeback.
I don't like this chick.
I mean, I like her though.
I don't fuck with her.
I fuck with you, nigga. You can give me a call. I'll interview you. This nigga ain't gotta be here.
If I'm here, I'm gonna give you all kind of questions.
That nigga just gonna be looking at you sideways, and she gonna have to address it. On Queen Radio, we give you cocksucker of the day.
Tell me that ain't some bullshit. For real?
Or you can
give Charlamagne the cocksucker of the day because of why?
But she didn't though.
No, but why was she gonna give it to him?
Cause this nigga was talking that shit about her, but then when she listened to him, he was right. So
does
she
he
didn't
not talk shit about it on just in
general? Nah, Brad, he was out of pocket, B.
You full of shit.
She was bouncing. Hey, nah, bruh, she's literally that chick. Don't say my name. Keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, keep my name out your mouth. Talking about you.
No, don't be talking about me. You don't know me like that. Keep my name out your mouth.
She don't want to be the person where we talk about her, but she's going to be because you put yourself in a space.
The album was okay.
Her album trash.
Your opinion doesn't matter. So. What else we got?
Teyanna Taylor, a better artist, female.
Keep that same
brings out
energy.
Shemaya.
Hey, bruh. So, first off, Teyanna Taylor's fine as fuck.
She is bad as hell.
Bruh, her abs got abs, man. And she's.
We don't have enough chocolate ones in the game.
I wouldn't fuck with Teyanna Taylor though. And
I feel like we do, but they don't get put on a lot.
What are you talking about?
You don't have enough chocolate ones that get put in the forefront and just be in your face.
Remy Ma was there for a second.
Nah. Even when she was popping, you didn't see her.
She don't want to, man, she don't love hip hop. What the fuck you mean you don't see her, nigga? She out every week.
Loving hip hop, bro.
That's a personal problem.
I don't.
I
feel like that's a bad television show to be on.
Nigga, that's great for your career. Look at fucking what's that nigga? Look, Ray J still getting money.
Bro, Ray J.
Them rappers that don't ever drop songs, niggas still getting money.
Ray J is not considered an artist. That's Brandy's little brother. Alright?
Bro, don't have Ray J's goons come up here, man. Nigga. I don't want no smoke, bro. I don't need no kind of problems. Niggas riding for Ray J, bro. I don't need that kind of energy in my life.
I'm so fucking tired. That's real, too. Anyway, Teyanna Taylor brings out Jeremiah's ex. Bro, why did she bring out his ex?
Cause this nigga been acting like a bitch on tour, bro.
That nigga was out there talking about, they need to be coming to see me.
Yeah, so apparently everybody was checking for Teyanna. Like, did you know Jeremiah was on tour?
Nah.
Did you know Jeremiah had new music?
Nah.
Did you know Teyanna Taylor had new music?
Nah.
Oh, I did. Keep that same energy, produced by Kanye. And fucking... Yeah, so I guess he just been having overall diva behavior, man. You know, I mean, it's hard to describe because I don't know exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
But probably just some most sucky shit. With the
probably some most sucky shit.
Hey, bro, I feel like Teyanna Taylor is one of the flyest out, and she's hella cool, but you can't fuck with her. Like, you cannot fuck her shit up. She don't care what you do.
I'm pretty sure it was one of those, like, we rehearsed and we gonna run over in our rehearsals.
Yeah, you
fuck the mics up.
That's what I'm saying. You know that shit, bro. I couldn't articulate it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Our bus gonna get here hella late.
We gonna start the show not on time.
Something's gonna happen where we just fucking your shit up.
So, yeah, this nigga, she wasn't having it. She quit. But the gangster thing about her, she quit the tour, renamed it, and booked all the same venues for her own shit.
People came.
And everybody that had tickets to that show could come to hers for free. Yeah.
Wow.
Boss moves, nigga.
Wow.
Fuck with you, Teyanna.
Go get her.
Hey, Teyanna, can you tell me if Designer and your husband is the same man or not?
Don't. Oh.
I need to know. They both from New York.
That's fucked up.
Are they related? They related. Tell me something. I need to know.
Stop.
I'm fucking with you not, though. You can't tell me them niggas don't look alike.
You think she was gonna throw hands at this nigga? She said she wanted to
She
fight.
might have, bruh.
I feel like she would have fucked.
Did you? They did a prank on her on some internet shit. She started fucking that nigga up fast, bro. She like, don't fuck with me. Started punching this nigga and everything. Let me out. Wap, wap, wap. Let me out. So yeah, I think she would. Like, especially if she, bruh, she a hard body. I feel like, nigga, she work out every day. She know who she's stronger than, nigga, by looking at you. So she'll know, especially these R&B niggas. You know they niggas ain't
fuck
in.
this nigga up.
I'm gonna fuck this nigga up.
Say anything about
I'm about to get this nigga a hurricane, man.
Wait. You know who I want? I want female beefs, bro. We need her and Nicki Minaj to beef. That'd be great.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. It'd be musical.
Ha! It'd be ratchet as fuck.
It would be great.
It would not.
It would totally be great.
Only if it's pay-per-view.
And they have to see each other and shit. Do you see what just happened when Kylie saw Nicki Minaj at the red carpet, bro? Or whatever carpet they was at, VMAs or some shit.
Probably.
Bro, she turned right around, nigga. She saw a ghost, cuz. I don't want this smoke.
Bruh.
If that was replace her whole body with Teyanna Taylor, that would have been a great moment in hip hop.
Who turned around? Who didn't want to smoke?
Kylie
Kylie didn't want to
no
smoke.
smoke.
Oh, bruh. Yeah, you're right. I feel it.
This would have been great. It would have been really great.
That shit would have dominated. They would have fought. Because neither they both like, nigga, I ain't no bitch.
Bro, you would have seen fingernails popping.
Bro, you would have seen the weaves twisting.
Hair going everywhere.
Hey, and Teyanna got the shortcut, bro. You know she ready to fight.
Motherfucking implants flying out. It would have been
Her booty cheek go flat. That shit deflate.
Bro, if you ever actually see that shit without like the gloss that they put on the photos, it looked like claymation. That's some fucked up stuff, dude.
Let's not talk about it. Anyway, what else?
So we gonna flip that page. French Montana.
Hey man, superheroes don't wear capes. This nigga donated loot from something, probably drug money, to overseas hospital, which is pretty cool.
Wasn't it from a song or something like that?
Yeah, song.
Song proceeds went to donate. We need more people to do this type of stuff. Honestly, we really need. Like, if you're a celebrity, or like we have a lot of basketball players who do this type of stuff, but I think it needs to happen in our own neighborhoods.
No, man, it's my racks. I earned them.
I'm just they're doing it anyway.
Well, no, you know
like,
what?
I just feel like it should happen in your own neighborhood.
Well, no, it's one of those things where we always talk like. I was again listening to fucking Brilliant Idiots today. Mm-hmm. Dude from FUBU, Damon John, was talking about how he was in the room with some millionaires, and this conversation was about the yacht or the house they want to buy. And then he was in the building with some billionaires, and all them niggas was talking about was how much money they gave away, right? And then he was like, he's one of the people that pledged to not leave his kids an inheritance. Mm-hmm. And Charlemagne was like, well, isn't the point generational wealth? And it's like, this is my point. It is, but it's not your generation, your family's generation you're talking about. It's about the community generation. Think about it like when you create a community center or a fucking theater that can be used or something, right?
Or that I Promise school.
Like when you create some shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. That's not your family continuing to have millions down the line for generations. That's creating opportunities for other families to have generations as well, right? Mm-hmm. It's creating opportunities for somebody to be the first in that family, and that's the kind of help you want to provide to your community and shit. You being rich is great, right? And you should enjoy the fruits of your labor from time to time. But also, you should give back to your community in a way that matters. The I Promise school. Anybody opening a school, anybody building a hospital, anybody building a theater or a park or any of that shit that's going to last in the neighborhood for a minute, or you set money aside to give people scholarships. You don't know these people. It's not like, oh, my friends, the friends of my family can get scholarships. No, nigga, total strangers. I don't give a fuck. I got $100 million for whoever want to go to school here. That kind of shit is what makes a difference generationally. That kind of wealth will build a community because it's like, oh, this comes from this foundation who was this person. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then it's like,
they weren't going to have that at all for that whole generation.
There you go.
It just completely changed them.
So that's what matters when it comes.
Dynamic, yeah. That's
like, you know what I mean? You don't have to you don't have to just build up people. You can just build things, bro. If you build it, they will come. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Just because you built it into people that, like, you built a little league field, nobody wants to use it. But these kids come from across the way to come use it because it's the nicest one they could ever play on.
Yeah.
Like, you see, that changes niggas' lives, bro. All of that shit makes a big difference. Yeah, like, it's there. They found a way to get there and made shit happen.
You know the funny part, when I really think about that, just from what you're saying, it was like that with skate parks when I was a kid.
Yeah,
they weren't around.
That's exactly it.
So just, kids are trying their hardest to be a skater.
Yeah, and now they got skate parks a lot of places, bro, and they keep building them, and it's because of programs of shit that, hey, bro, we got to build them for the kids to play at.
Like, if you talk to a skater, if you wasn't traveling far to find a fucking skate park,
wouldn't really skate.
Then no. Then you was doing some old fuck shit where you looking in back people's yards on maps and shit, looking for drained ones and, finding areas and doing anything that you can to skate.
No, and that's real, bro.
And practice.
Yeah, and that's what I think in that mindset is where all the skate park foundations and shit came from. And it's like they're really going around the country building skate parks in the most randomest places. But it's because there's a need for it. And even if there's not a need for it, if I don't skate but I'm a little kid and I'm looking for something to do and I see somebody doing cool shit on the skateboard at a skate park, I might go get a skateboard and come back to that skate park.
I'm trying to do this too.
Yeah, right. So that, I think when we think of charity and helping, that's where it's at, is building things that will last. That is something that sparks creativity, because it's like, I could give you shit to do and you can do it and be done, or I can give you opportunities to do shit and you can find what you want to do. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? And I think it's more about the opportunity than just the having something in your hand.
Yeah. I'm happy for this stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me happy that you keep saying that. So good job, French Montana. And
it's important to give back somehow. Create an opportunity for some joy. These niggas out here suck. They like, I need my monies.
All right, so if we flip this page, we will have to wrap up with this.
Yeah,
because this is gonna go back into something bad, but I want it to be funny.
Gotta do it fast.
It felt funny to me.
Quick hit. First. What is it?
You treat me like a black person.
That shit's fucking hilarious, bro. If you haven't seen it, there's this white dude who was either at the airport or at a mall, right?
Something like that.
And
he at a public place and he getting arrested.
He getting arrested, and the dude, like, immediately, how you know he's not getting treated like a black person is he's yelling.
He yelling all guys.
He's yelling, "Don't hurt me! Like, don't bend my arm! Don't bend my arm!
Don't do this to me!"
And it's like, okay,
how could you do this to me,
bruh? And then
wait, before you say that, how many times have we seen like niggas go through some shit and they can't speak? Because they in the ground.
Bro, you already on the ground.
Or they tased or something.
You already on the ground. These niggas got something in your throat, bro. They choking you and shit.
This nigga talking about, don't do this to me.
Bro, and then they end up on the ground. Hey, and it took, you know what, though? He deserved every little bit of that. Because that nigga was resisting hard,
all
bro.
of it. He was resisting
hard.
Talk about, don't you treat me like a black person. Can't believe this. This is outrage.
He was so mad. But you know,
I'm white.
Hey,
what are you doing?
We still don't even know what this nigga got arrested for, though, bro.
No, it don't matter, bro. Nigga, I'm white. What are you doing? How could you treat me like this? This is public place.
Because you a criminal, nigga. That's why. Look,
not right.
That's it. Hey, this is all it is, bro. Black people get treated like that for being black. White people get treated like that for being criminals, nigga. You did something. Because it was 3 motherfuckers on you, bro. It was 3 niggas.
No, this is where the shit is real. They are treating you like a black.
It was 3 niggas on you, bro. It was 1 nigga for each arm and another one talking to you, B. And you over here resisting. You lucky they didn't tase your ass, bro.
You hella lucky.
And that take.
Lucky they didn't pull out no. You know what I really see? I see officers get down with their hands, bro. They be punching the fuck out of you when you on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And you already be cuffed and they still be punching the shit out of you. You didn't get none of that.
Nigga, it's just anger.
Treat me like a black person.
Like, you didn't get a foot. You didn't catch a people's elbow.
None of that.
you didn't catch a flying knee.
You no drops, nothing, bro. Nothing.
I bet you got treated like a black person when you hit the cell, though. Or I should say treated by a black person.
Something.
Anyway.
So Will Smith said racism isn't getting worse.
You watching the show, Will? Will, you listening? You must be, because nigga, I said that shit. Don't
get mad, bro. Be happy when they link on to the stuff we say. I mean, we saying something that people should listen to.
I just want my motherfucking credit.
Look, everybody loves Will Smith. I mean, they love what we say too.
Hey, that's a positive way to look at it. I was not.
But he's right as fuck.
Hey, ain't shit different, bro.
Ain't nothing. I be trying to know because I be trying to tell people, like, look, like the girl who told me I should just ignore it.
What should you just ignore?
The stuff that happens when I get mad. Oh, this racist shit is pissing me off right now. I'll be alright though. You know, you should just ignore it. You should just.
You must be white.
Yeah, very, very white. But the point is, Ain't nothing changed. We've been going through this shit forever. They just don't know this.
Well, nah. It's one of those
Because
things.
now it's getting filmed.
No, it's like
it was just an urban myth that black people talk about.
that shit. Yeah, no, it's like no. Or they come asking you like, "Oh my god, I didn't know." It's like, nigga, really?
No,
You didn't?
they don't know
at
about
all?
NWA or any of that. They forgot.
All of that. Y'all, wait, but what's
Fight
fun?
the power. They
No,
forgot about
check this
all
out
this
though.
shit.
But you've seen all the black movies though.
No,
That they have though.
nah,
They have.
but they haven't though.
Oh yeah, your generation sucks.
Nah, I
man.
asked these motherfuckers.
Yeah, no,
You seen
like
Menace to Society?
it's specifically
seen-
your generation because the niggas after you came to me quoting Boys in the Hood and shit.
Yeah, nah.
So yeah, you mid '90s babies are trash.
Oh, I love my generation.
You
Though.
niggas suck.
Not the white people.
Yu-Gi-Oh loving motherfucking.
They was on some fuck shit. Look, man,
We all, it always
Drake out here making light skinned niggas feel good about being dark. It's a good time to be black, man.
Look, bro, you just want me to shit on Drake, don't you?
We just gonna end with him.
All right, I'm gonna just tell you what my girl said. She said Drake music is that after this music. Like when you been partying all night and you really ain't got the energy, and this nigga come on with that half sing, half whining shit, and you like, yeah, nigga, I'm balling. Oh, fuck these hoes, they ain't trying to fuck no more.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, why are you so low energy? Yeah.
Ain't shit happening, you ain't getting no numbers. And Drake is real comfortable right now.
Fuck Drake, bro. Drake is the reason why these niggas be mad. When chicks don't want to fuck with him. I was just watching some shit. Oh, shout out to World Star for having a movie on Netflix
Really?
called The After Party.
I stopped watching World Star.
Starring-
World Star.
Guess who it stars?
Who?
Super Duper Kyle.
Well, alright. I thought you were about to say Flex Washington or some shit.
Nah, that's just wrong. Hey, you know who I really... Okay, this is an unpopular opinion. I don't like DC Young Fly.
Why?
I think he's annoying.
Oh, but why?
That shit on his face. His whole niggas like him because he's not an original. There's just a lot of he's just the nigga that got famous acting like that. And I can't stand niggas like him. Period. They loud and annoying for no fucking reason, and they have no other jokes other than bagging on you. Like, they not really funny. There's nothing smart about their jokes. They just point out the obvious nigga with hella exaggeration. And it's like, oh, this nigga's funny. And it's like, nah, he's just annoying.
Nah, but he is funny, though.
Again, I ain't never heard a real joke come from this nigga.
He's good, man.
Out of one. I've heard it bag on people.
No.
But that's all. Like, all I heard is him call people ugly.
No.
That's it.
Look.
With your ugly ass. That's all I've ever... Boy, come over here with your ugly ass. That's all I've ever heard.
Stand up. I've heard his jokes.
Does he?
Kinda.
I
He's
still,
not bad.
Still find that skid mark of Buddha on his forehead retarded.
Skid mark of Buddha. He's not bad. Bro.
That nigga look like the orphan son from fucking How High.
So, on this episode, this motherfucker really with you.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I just had to get that off my chest.
Stop.
I was like, every time I hear about him, I'm like, why do I even know this nigga's name? And then I see him, and he got that shit in his in the middle of his eyes, and it's
I
like,
just don't like him because of the way he look, bro. It ain't.
and he not funny.
He is funny.
Nah.
He actually is funny.
Like I said,
Like, he can do other shit than talk about people. He's pretty.
I gotta see it. Until then, that nigga not funny. Like, you saw the shit where Azalea Banks got mad? Did you watch that video?
Mm-hmm.
When all he did was call her ugly. Nigga, he said Nick Cannon's so petty he couldn't get Cardi, so he got Azalea Banks' ugly ass.
Oh, and she just got pissed.
Yeah. I'd be mad too because that shit wasn't funny.
That is funny.
That was trash, bro.
Bruh, that's how wildin' out jokes all the time.
Also, Wild 'N Out jokes are trash.
Bruh, that's how they set them up, bruh. It's like you hear, like, we gonna get on you real quick, but you can literally say something right back right now. Right now.
That just sounds like...
Teyanna Taylor sounds like she bitched up and didn't say anything. They rehearsed this shit.
Teyanna Taylor gonna fuck you up, nigga. It was not her.
not whoever.
Is
Whoever
Azalea
we're talking
Banks?
about, Azalea Banks bitched up. And
We did not
saying,
disrespect you, Teyanna. Do
My
not
bad,
show up
man.
on my
Look,
doorstep
I'm
like
high,
the Terminator.
All right.
I mean, I would like to meet you, but I don't want to meet you under any foul
Just
circumstances.
said like the Terminator, bro.
Nigga, she'll come through with her crop top, abs glistening, and nigga ready to choke a nigga. I'm not having it. All right, man. I'm El Uno.
And I'm Trey B.
This has been Flipping the Page.